Hello everyone, welcome once again in the series of Java. I am Devdutt Singh and you started watching Learn with Dev. So, in today's class we are going to discuss how we can print the mirror alphabet of any letter. So first of all, we need to know what it actually means to mirroring an alphabet. It actually means that you need to print the corresponding letter of an English alphabet. Let's take an example to elaborate it more precisely. Mirror alphabet is also known as Atbash cipher in cryptography. So we have the English alphabet A, B, C, D and Y and Z. So mirroring an alphabet simply means you need to print Z for A, Y for B, X for C, W for D and so on, B for Y and A for Z. So we need to print this kind of image of any letter, and in the same way for the lowercase letter A we need to print Z in the lowercase, for the lowercase B we need to print Y in the lowercase, for lowercase C we need to print X in the lowercase and so on. Why I explain both lowercase and uppercase explicitly? Because you well know about the fact that Java is a case sensitive language. So here uppercase letter and lowercase letter both means different. So let's take a deep dive in the logic part of this program, how it actually works. Means what are the codes to generate the mirror image of any alphabet. So first of all we need to take an input from the user. So user will input any word like this: A, X, B, Y, capital D, 1, 2, at the rate, capital B. So we need to represent the output as, output should be Z, C, Y, B, W in uppercase letter. Most importantly 1 and 2 remains same because we are going to mirror an alphabet, not digit and not any special symbol. So all the special character and all the digits remains as it is, just the letter will be mirrored, so it becomes capital Y. So this is our input and this is our output. We need to print this. So first of all we need to find out the distance of any letter from A. So we are in the logic part now. Let's say we have any character CH is equals to B. So first we need to find out the distance. Distance from which? Distance from where? Distance from A. So this letter B is at 1 unit distance from A. How we can find out? We just simply do this. We can simply write this logic like CH minus A, and we will get the value 1 unit, because the CH stores the letter B and B is 1 unit distance away from A. Our next objective is to get the appropriate mirror image or mirror alphabet of this letter B. So for that we need to subtract that distance in Z. So for that this will give us the distance, and after getting the distance from A we need to find out the mirror character, mirror letter of that particular alphabet. So for that we need to write Z minus distance, Z minus distance. So it will give Z minus 1, which will ultimately gives us small y. What it means, by using this logic we can reach to actual mirror image of any letter. So we can implement this entire logic in our Java code using BlueJ. So let's come to our BlueJ interface to actually implement all the code or all the logics that we had discussed earlier. So let's implement the logic part using BlueJ. So as we had discussed, we have to generate the Java code to mirror an alphabet. Simply we need to print Z for A, Y for B, X for C, and so on. Let's take an example. If we have input as A X B Y capital D 1 2 at the rate B, then we need to print the mirror image as Z C Y B capital W 1 2 at the rate Y. Here you need to keep one thing in your mind. We are not changing or we are not interrupting anything, and we are not doing anything to any digit or a special symbol. We are here to just generate the mirror image of any character, any letter only, not all the characters of that sentence. So we have to write the logic accordingly. For that we have to import a scanner class, because we need to take the input string from the user also. So we write the code as import java.util.scanner, and then we made a class mirror alphabet. In that class we are going to write a main method. So we will write it as void main, and here we need to make an object of the scanner class. Scanner s is equals to new scanner system dot in. Now we have to write ss in uppercase letter. Now we have to just mention two data member as string str and str1. String str to take the input from the user, and string str1 to accept and all the mirror image of the letters present in that string. Okay, so we will write it as string str and str1. Now we have to give an appropriate message to the user to input a string. So we will write system dot out dot print enter a string. Now we have to store this string in str variable. So we will write str is equals to sc dot next line. Now the input is completed. Now we have to write the actual logic part to implement this mirror image technique. So for that we will have to take the for loop for int I is equals to 0, I is less than str dot length and I plus plus. As we already discussed, Java is a case sensitive language, so we will write the code for small case and upper case separately. So we will start writing from the small case. We will write if. First we need to make a character variable char ch is equals to store each and every character of the string str dot char at. So ch variable will store all the characters. Ch variable will store all the characters one by one from the string. Now we will check if ch is greater than equals to small a and ch is less than equals to small z will perform str1 is equals to str1 plus, as we discussed earlier, we have to first find out the distance from A, distance of that character from A, then we will subtract that distance in Z. So we will write it as Z minus CH minus and now we will write the code for the uppercase letter. So we will write else if CH is greater than equals to capital A and CH is less than equals to capital Z, we will write the same str1 is equals to str1 plus capital Z minus the distance which can be obtained by subtracting A in that character, CH minus capital A. Now we have to write the else part also for all those characters which is neither an uppercase nor a lowercase letter. So for that we will have to write str1 is equals to str1 plus ch, and that's it, nothing more. We just need to add that character to this new string and we don't need to write any logic for that part. So we are done with our code. Now we need to print also. So for that we will give the appropriate message system.out.println old string is equals to str, because str contains the old string which is input by the user, and we will write mirror string is equals to str1 which contain the mirror string. So this is the code to implement the logic of mirroring any letter of an English alphabet. So this is our entire logic part. You have to focus on this logic part only, and let's copy the input to generate the same output. So we need to just compile it. Class is compiled, no syntax error. We will close it. We will execute it. We will execute using this method. Now we'll execute the main method, and it is our input axbyd @b. So this is our input. We will send it, and here is our appropriate output. Old string is axbyd12 @b, and our mirror string is zcybw12 So this is our entire program to generate the mirror image of any letter of an English alphabet. Hope you understand the entire code part, entire logic part well. So thank you so much for being with me. Have a nice day.